Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. It's me, Anne Marie, the Art of Healing. I'm coming on today to talk a little bit about consciousness fragmentation. Another word is alters, having alters in your psyche, having alters. Okay. This is a brain consciousness protection where if you are traumatized, your subconscious mind fragments itself into a part of you that experiences the trauma, and then so that it can cope with it. And then there's let's say the quote unquote regular part of you, so that regular part of you can function. So those of us who understand this concept know it to have been used many times, used by this program called MK Ultra or Butterfly. It's traumatic mind control and satanic ritual abuse. In the extreme cases, this is where you get these multiple personality disorders, Faces of Eve, etc., where people, literal personalities, co-inhabit one human body. So what I'm coming to understand, because I'm dealing with my own healing journey here, and part of it has to do with how I treat my mom, okay? And so I'm thinking to myself, I watched a video between Alisha Brachè, Hamish Bartholomeus, and Rebecca Rose, talking about whatever they were talking about, SSP stuff, all this kind of stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going, when my mom triggers me, I become a different person. I say things that I'm like, how could I have just said that to my, where did this come from, right? We say that all the time. Where did this come from? Now, it could come from different ways. Sometimes spirit takes over and words come out of you. This ain't no spirit. This is not spirit. This is different. And I thought to myself, could it be that, and God bless her, it wasn't anything that she consciously did, but repeatedly being traumatized, like me, expecting a behavior. And this is all of us. Let's say we expect a behavior from somebody and we don't get it. Okay? And you're shocked. I can't believe he said that. I can't believe she did this. You're mortified. You're like, your whole body reacts to it. If that happens to you enough, okay, this is what'll happen. Your brain, subconscious, I don't know, will create a little version of you, that version that has experienced all of this, the version that has been traumatized. It'll create a version of you apart from, let's say, your conscious speaking mind, like this part of me right now that's speaking to all of you. It'll create a separate you. And anytime the trigger occurs again, bam, that alternative you comes to the fore and reacts. Okay? The government has weaponized this. Okay? But I'm not a part of that system, thankfully. But nonetheless, I'm a human, and this is what's happening to me. So I kind of had this really huge realization that, my relationship with my mother, it's the longest relationship I've ever had, over 50 some plus years. So And over the course of those 50 some plus years, she's been consistent and has said things to me, has shocked me, criticizing, all these kind of things that she's done because that's just who she is. Meanwhile, me, as her child, is always shocked. Like, I can't believe she speaks like that. I can't believe it. Over and over again. Year after year after year, day after day after day, decade after decade after decade. So now I understand that I have this alternate facet of me that is showing itself whenever it is re-traumatized. So I'm just coming to this understanding, into this awareness that, oh wow, yeah, this happens to me. So if I have that, I honor you and I ask you to observe yourself. Potentially you have them too. I mean, we probably all have them. You know, that part of you that got bullied on the playground and then gets bullied at work and then gets bullied in your relationships and gets bullied, you know, and that victim that comes out, or that angry person that comes out, that's all part of this. That's all part of this. So I'm still processing this. So I can't give you a solution yet. I know the solution exists, and I know it exists in forgiveness. But I am still working out, and I know how to do it. I've just got to really just pause myself long enough to do it. And it has to do with integrating and bringing that part of me that is compartmentalized in my subconscious and inviting it to me so it can be nurtured and healed. And I think just me talking about it is going to nurture and heal it, because so many things are hidden, and what happens in the micro is happening in the macro. So many dark corners of our subconscious are hidden and are being revealed to us. And once you identify it, it can come up for healing. And this is so important. It's ridiculously important. Above all else, be kind to yourself. And be kind to your perpetrator. In my case, it's mom. You know, it could be an ex. It could be, like I said, the kid on the playground from eons ago. But the universe is bringing things into your awareness for healing, because that's where we're going. Okay, we are going to a place where these big boulders, or even the little pebbles, they can't exist. These are keeping us in this realm of duality. It's keeping us here in this realm of density. Cosmically, everything is coming to the surface. So, this is the video I wanted to talk about today. And I've been wanting to talk about this for a little while, but other stuff has happened. So, yeah, another part of the journey. Sure. Should I do it? Should I tell them? Is it okay to tell them? All right, so here we go. I'm going to announce another thing. I have decided to become a licensed clinical hypnotherapist. All of this work happens in the subconscious. And what better way than to train myself to really understand and carefully deal with the subconscious. So I do work in the subconscious all the time with my little shamanic journeys, and I've assisted people, and you could see that on my website. And I do that work already. But I'm going to be taking clinical training that will give me a licensure with the state of Florida. And actually, the school is a Course in Miracles school. So how awesome is that? And it's all right here in Tampa, nearby me. And I'm just totally excited and blessed and happy, and I can't wait to start this next part of my journey. So yeah, so that's another reason why I'm doing the hypnotherapy, because I understand that it is one of the greatest, most powerful tools. Regression work is part of that, but this will be a different aspect of it. Anywho, okay. Just another thing for you guys to chew on. I love ya. Talk to you soon. Bye.